What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I decided to add a new stock to my M1 Finance Dividend portfolio. This company has actually pissed me off, and a lot of people in my apartment complex. They double charged us the past 2 years in the winter. Nothing we can do about it. They're pretty powerful, and they make a lot of revenue. And the Midwestern states, actually more on the East Coast side, we are held to at their will, um, and they are a dumpster fire. They're dealing with some issues of corruption, and they're way down, yielding a high yield. So this is my payback to them to make them actually my bitch finally. So they are way down, and I would like to do a stock and dividend analysis video on these guys. And I would like to show you how much trouble they're in, but they generate so much revenue, and their dividend yield is very nice. So I want to go over that as well. So we're going to start right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that stock would be First Energy. So these guys are going for, they have a ton of problems, but look at this dividend yield of 5.57%. I will go over their stock and dividend history, but they gave us an excuse in our apartment complex. Nobody looked at the meter. He said, "Well, we kind of assumed and we did this, so can never get out of it." So normally I pay about, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 tops a month for my energy, electricity, and all of a sudden I got $120. It's like, what the hell's going on here? So they made some big excuse. They made an article. It's they're just pathetic. But this is my time to actually capitalize on these guys and actually say that I'm a shareholder and I'm getting something out of them finally. So First Energy is a big company. So let me discuss these guys first, show you what they're about, show you their revenue, and then go over their dividend history. So here's their revenue. Okay, 3.02 billion just for one quarter. Okay, 2.52. So let's 2019, 2.96, third quarter, fourth quarter, third quarter. So they're generating more money. Okay, I like this. They're generating money and they're cheap with a 5.57% dividend yield. Okay, so they basically they have 6 million customers. Okay, with Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and New York. Okay, has generation subsidiaries, more than 16,000 megawatts of capacity, and it is ranked 219 in the Fortune 500 list for the largest public corporations in the United States by revenue. Okay, that is important. It is increasing. Okay, it's increasing. It's an empire now. Um, it's it's a mess. Okay, let me just show you some corruption issues. So there was a bribery scandal in Ohio. So this is top executives fired at Ohio utility connected with alleged bribe to pass bailout for nuclear power and coal, pretty much. So these guys, they're very powerful as a company, and they emerged from bankruptcy, and then they started to get more powerful. Okay, right here. So, okay, right here, the power plant threatened to close with state support, and their continued operation failed. First Energy Solutions filed for Chapter 11 protection in 2018, emerged from bankruptcy this February under the new name Energy Harbor. So basically, the move is Ohio utility continues to face intense scrutiny over its links to federal corruption racketeering investigation tied to last year's passage of House Bill 6. Law directs more than $1 billion in state subsidiaries to nuclear power plants owned by former First Energy subsidiary First Energy Solutions. So let's think about this. These guys are kind of like Wells Fargo, okay? Generating money, okay? They got issues. Their reputation is taking a huge blow, especially in Northeast Ohio. I mean, I don't like them, but I'm going to invest in them because I'll show you their dividend history. It's actually pretty nice, and they have increased their dividend over time. It's kind of like, you know, how would I describe this? The best way to say it would be that, something's down, okay? They generate a lot of money, okay? And it's just, it's one of those things you got to capitalize on now because the price per share is going to decrease. Let me show you how they've done against the S&P real quick. So they kind of remind me of like AT&T. It's a stock that's way down, but they're generating money and they're increasing their dividend, which I will show you. So they have not done well against the S&P. It's not really a stock that you want in your IRA and or your Roth IRA or a traditional IRA or Roth IRA, but it's all about the Benjamins and the dividends. So um, I don't like these guys. I really don't. Um, but when it comes down to getting dividends and them generating money and distributing dividends, sure. I mean, why not? I mean, I unfortunately believe in the company. I think they're a piece of work. Um, I would, as a stock, I mean, as a dividend investor, it's an attractive stock with the dividends, and I'm going to jump to the dividend history. So as of late, it has increased its dividend over time from 36, 38 to 39. Dividend yields 5.6. Annualized dividend is $1.56. It I mean, just saying First Energy, I'm pretty sure their Brown Stadium is First Energy. I mean, I grit my teeth thinking about these guys. I really don't like them at all. But the dividend yield and what they've done based on the way I look at stocks, um, it, I'm putting money in them. And I'm actually going to put a certain percentage of this into my M1 Finance Dividend portfolio. I do need to get my energy. I need to get more energy stocks in there. So it is painful to put in there. I mean, I really don't like these guys. It's like, how would I want to describe this when it comes to sports? Um, you may not like the Yankees, but if you had an opportunity to play for them, and win a championship, and they offered you $6 million uh, for half a season just to pitch, okay, and sit in the bench, yeah, I would do that. $6 million to sit on my ass and do nothing. So you kind of get where I'm going. I mean, a 5% dividend yield company generates a lot of revenue, increasing revenue, has a bad reputation right now, so their price per share is going down, and it's they're not very well liked in Northeast Ohio. I can tell you, they with these wins, when everything gets knocked down, sometimes people are out of power, but they own so much and they buy off companies. They're just they're something you just got to give in and just put money in them. It's I'm not even happy discussing this video, but um, what they do financially, it's hard to, how would I say this? It's hard to say no to these guys. It's one of those things that you're at the ice cream stand and you don't like vanilla flavor, but you kind of get a nice hookup if you buy this and this, and you get a free vanilla ice cream cone. Okay. You go to a doctor's office. You know, you don't like going to the doctor's office, but you got to get your teeth clean. Or I'm sorry, a dentist's office. You got to get your teeth clean and looked at. It's just one of those things you got to do. You don't like getting a checkup at the doctor's office, you got to go anyways. Um, it's just, compound interest. When I look at my dividend portfolio, I am a registered nurse and I invest in Altria. And one of the reasons why I invest in them, and I'll post my video if you haven't seen it, is because it's in demand. First Energy is in demand. Um, I really don't have a lot to say about them highly, First Energy, and kind of same with Altria because they just, you know, they're, they're pretty much giving people cigarettes, and cigarettes, increase people's chances of COPD and cancer, but people don't care. These guys, you're kind of stuck at their will, and in Ohio and these other states, and they give you pretty good deals. I'm not going to lie, they give you good deals, but recently they've had some issues, and with their issues and their reputation going down the tubes, now is the time to buy that before they're in damage control and they start fixing their reputation. So let me know what you think of this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. I'm kind of pulling out the dark side in me, like kind of, these guys do not make me happy. I'm going to tell you, when they double charged me and people in my complex about 2 years ago, and they did it the previous year, their excuse was, oh man, it was snowing outside. There was no snow. They didn't give a shit. And, but now's my chance to actually give them a good message back and get some money out of them, get my money back from them because they're down, and actually be a considered shareholder. And even though I'm a 0.00008%, I can still say that I don't like you guys, and or you guys better fix yourselves, or you guys did this, and I'm a shareholder. So at least I can at least say something, but I'm unfortunately held at the will of these guys, but the dividend is just too attractive, and the increased revenue. I would just compare them to an AT&T, but they're an energy stock. So it's just one stock to look at for your dividend portfolio. It's a good stock for passive income, quarterly dividend. It's an energy stock. It's good in the energy sector. I mean, those are the only positive things I can say about them. The negatives are they're very corrupt. They have some issues. And, the positive side, get them when they're low because they'll probably go right back up. 5.6% dividend yield. So you can't really say no to that with an increased dividend. So let me know what you think of this video. If you are from Ohio or Northeast Ohio, let me know what you think of this investment I made. Let me know what you think of this company. I just really don't like them, but their dividend is just, it's attractive, and they generate money, and they do a good job. I actually, I'll take one thing back. I did meet one of their higher ups a few years ago. I think he's retired. Very nice guy that worked for First Energy, but they just got so many issues. They're just so big and powerful. You can't do anything about it. So you guys take care, and go Browns. And I hope you guys are safe out there. So take care and have a good one.